Beautiful fish. Found a little pocket up here. Just placed it right in the back of the pocket. One turn, a couple thumps on the tail, and there we go. Oh, look at that, pretty fish. This one has just spectacular colors. So look at those beautiful colors. This is just an absolutely gorgeous fish. Definitely that copper penny look to it. And there he goes. What a beautiful fish. That was so cool. So this is a spool tech lure from a band of anglers, and you can see how the leader deploys. Now, once it's done that, there's a little knob here, and you just wind it back in. Right, you just turn the little knob here, and then once you get it into position where it's pulled up there tight, then you just push the then you just push the hook back up into its little slot so it stays in. And then on the hook set, it pulls out, and you have a wire leader to protect it from, you know, the rough mouths of these fish. The other cool thing is that they have replaceable tails. Besides having a wire leader and a lighter main leader, one of the coolest things about it is you don't have a big lure in the fish's mouth where they can gain leverage to throw the hook off.
Whew. Finally. Been hard fishing today. This one kind of came up and smacked at it, and I stopped it and it came back on. Barely got the back hook in its mouth, so I'm gonna try to get it in the net as quick as I can here.
So on this trip, we got to use the Blue Sky Boatworks 360 Angler. And for the first time, I got to use the new Flex Drive E-Drive, which is an electric motor that plugs right into the drive unit on this boat. And I gotta admit, man, this thing will make you super lazy, but it's super fun.
Still pretty slow day, but I'll take what I can get. Woo, I'll get a treble hook in my foot.
Now it's actually funny, is I've got quite a few rod holders on here. We pulled in one day and somebody goes, "Why do you have so many rods?" And the straight up answer, I'm lazy. I hate having to retie all the time. The nice thing is Yak Attack makes it so easy to do. With all the gear track on here, I could place the Omega Pro rod holders. I had 3 of them behind my seat set up, so I have 3 rods here ready to go. I have another one, which would be my working rod holder, the one I'm just grabbing the rod and throwing it back in there really quick. So that's a couple of things from Yak Attack made rigging this boat really easy. Though we're fishing pretty shallow water, I still like to have my Raymarine Dragonfly on my boat. The reason being is we know the water temperature, we know the water depth in certain areas, but also if you're out here in this marsh and you get a long way away, it can be kind of disorienting. So I marked in the location where we started, and that way I could always navigate back to it with the GPS system. On the days when it was really windy and we needed that control, needed to slide up into an area, set up and be able to cast, the combination of the E-Drive and the power pole made this an incredibly fishy platform in tough conditions.
Really stopped working the bait to kind of look around at the wind, and one annihilated it right as I stopped it, and he is feisty. Not that big though. He doesn't know it, and I'm not going to tell him. There's my net. With everything that we face, weather conditions, high water, ridiculous amounts of wind, we were able to get on fish, we were able to sight fish. It's always a good time hanging out with Jim, and just what better place to do it than Louisiana. The community down here is unbelievable, and if you ever get a chance to come to Pointe-aux-Chenes and stay at PAC Kayak Rentals, you really should come check it out.